Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It's your boy once again, RKO2582. I apologize for not having my WrestleMania 29 review up from this past Sunday, but before that, I was out all day Sunday before I went to the WrestleMania get together with my friends. I was at a event before that, so I was pretty much up since early in the morning. I didn't realize I was tired as I thought I was. But in this, I'm going to give my brief, WrestleMania 29 review of all thoughts, and we'll get on to that epic this past Monday's Raw review for this week, and I can't wait. So first, my brief review and thoughts from this past Sunday's WrestleMania. Alright, the show kicked off with The Shield versus Sheamus, Randy Orton, The Big Show. Thank God it did not kick off with the world title match. Hallelujah, there is a God. This match was a good opener for the show. Yeah, Randy Orton pretty much thinking he was gonna win it for the team, and then Show was like, no, this sucker did not take up my confidence. Then Big Show refused to get tagged in, and 1, 2, 3, once again, like I predicted, the Shield once again wins. Ain't no stopping the Shield, huh? And then after the match, Big Show, it's just like, yeah, Big Show knocked out all them jokers. So I guess Big Show once again turns heel for the umpteenth time. So no Orton heel turn. Next was Ryback versus Mark Henry, and this match was all right. I mean, really, the crowd was pretty much mad for this, and yeah, and then once my Ryback hit the meat hook, and then he was gonna do the shell shock, and then Henry hit off the ropes and then splashed him, and then 1, 2, 3, Mark Henry wins. What? What? Like Ryback should have won this. But after the match, Ryback hits the spine buster, and then he hits the shell shock. I mean, yeah, Ryback picks up his ass and he hits it. I'm like, look like Ryback was hurting too. He's like, yeah, and stuff. But I hate that they made Ryback lose once again. He needed that win. But I'll get to more on Ryback on my Raw review. This was only the beginning. All right, we had Team Hell No against Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, and oh my God, AJ looked hot and stuff. Anyways, I'm so happy once again that Team Hell No retained the title. Like I figured I would. Everyone thought I was crazy. Nope. Team Hell No was gonna retain. Yeah, and I'll get to Ziggler too in the Raw review. Yeah, y'all gonna be very happy with Ziggler. But this I was happy with Team Hell No retain. And then we got the Chris Jericho and my boy, which I'll talk a lot about in my Raw review. Da 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 go. Love that man. And yes, his entrance was off the chain. Yeah, people, it was. And then Jericho's entrance was good too. Done, baby. Yeah, I wanted all them dances too. And Chris Jericho, Fandango, it was a good match. Pretty much Jericho carried him the match, but at least Fandango did okay. But there was some, yeah, he did botch on the line fall spot. Yeah, that was Fandango's fault. Yeah, I don't know, one of the two, but I know he could do better. But in the end, like I figured he would, he got the victory with the cradle. Yeah, the cradle looked kind of off a bit, but yeah, but Fandango still won, baby. So once again, go, breathe the eggs, and you will, after WrestleMania and on the Raw, you will remember his name. Alright, the world title match. Yes, a world title match, middle of the card, which is where it should be, is Alberto Del Rio against Jack Swagger. We the people. Oh man. Oh yeah, Jack Swagger didn't even get an entrance. He got a jobber. They just played the promo for the match, and then they just showed Jack Swagger already in the ring, and I think he came out with a Jeep or a car and stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is a first. He's like, he got jobber edges at WrestleMania. And that pretty much showed me that he's going to lose it. And because, you know, they're going to, and I think this is the beginning of his punishment for the DUI that he got and him getting caught with weed. So, and this was an okay match. I mean, it could have been better though. But in the end, cross-arm breaker, Del Rio once again still your world champion. Next, we had pretty much in everyone's opinion the match of the night, which I thought so too. Undertaker versus CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk really did his job, and I like the performance from Living Color. That was a performance other than the Diddy performance. Even though I like some of the old school stuff Diddy did, but really that performance was ugh. But Living Color, that was a true performance once again. All right, back to the match. It was like everyone, and the crowd was actually alive for this, and I'll get to more on this crowd later on. And I'm like CM Punk was using all Undertaker's tricks. He used his old school arms, and then Taker was getting back in the firefight, and then Heyman was just funny with it. He's all with the Ernest stuff playing mind games and stuff, and then this spot where Punk was doing that elbow, I know, and then the table didn't break, which I'll get to later on. Yeah, that was a good spot, and I heard Punk was banged up going in, well, from the arm injury, and I heard he re-hurt his knee or something like that. So, and a lot of people, I read from reports that people backstage were surprised that he finished the match despite all that. So once again, Punk, you got my respect, even though, yeah, with the Taker stuff. But once again, Punk's a trooper. Yeah, you can't deny it. Whether you like the man, don't like the man, he's a trooper. But in the end, once again, Undertaker tombstone. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the match could have gone longer, but once again, like I said, Taker once again 21-0. Rest in peace, Paul Bearer. And I know he was smiling once Taker won the match and got his urn back in his possession. So once again, Taker 21-0, and the streak will never, ever, ever be broken. So you had Triple H versus Brock Lesnar in no holds barred, and of course, if Triple H loses, he must retire. And of course, Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner, and Heyman pulling double duty, and being in Brock Lesnar's corner. I was so happy Brock got his power. I'm like, damn, I miss when he had the power. I hope it. Yeah, but you know, I miss when. Yeah, that was good stuff. And this I will say, this match, this second time between these two, this was much better than their SummerSlam encounter. This is what we should have got at SummerSlam. But I love this match. I mean, it went back and forth. They really beat the hell out of each other. I mean, Lesnar was just beast and scary like. I mean, and I even heard that but you know Lesnar, he's stiff, and I heard like Triple H had to go get his arms checked out after the match and stuff, which is true, and they even showed it on Raw, which I'll talk about. Because you know Lesnar, he doesn't know how strong he is, and that's scary. And I'm like, Triple H was using his Kimura lock against him and stuff, and then Michaels got F5, and it looked like he was bleeding too. I'm like, Lesnar's psycho, man. He a psycho beast. I mean, my God, and I hate when they had them close-up shots. Ugh, that was nasty. But that was just me. Anyway, Triple H hits the sledgehammer on Lesnar, then the pedigree. 1, 2, 3, your winner. Once again, Triple H. I thought Brock Lesnar was gonna win, but knew in my head, yeah, kind of obvious Triple H was gonna win this. So Triple H keeps his career intact. So, and now on to the main event. So it's a good thing we didn't have that 8-man mixed tag match at WrestleMania, but I'll talk about more now in my Raw review. But the main event, pretty much that almost everyone didn't give a crap about, especially the crowd for like the last 10 minutes. Yeah, John Cena challenger, and of course, your WWE champion, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment. I gotta do this one last time. The Rock. Alright, this match, I know a lot of people thought this match sucked, like their first one and all that, you know how some folks are gonna be. But for me, I'll be honest, I know most people aren't gonna say what I'm gonna say. I actually like this match was a little better than the first one. Yeah, you heard me right. I actually like Rock Cena too a little better than the first one. Don't get me wrong, the first one was good in its own right. I know a lot of people didn't like the first one either, and a lot of people complained on it about being so slow. This time they actually kept up with each other, so and I like that. So I actually knew, and then I like that one spot that John Cena did, like when John Cena pretty much was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do the people's elbow again," like shades of last year, but this time Cena's like you ain't getting me this time, and then faked them out, and then they kept hitting their finishers, and stuff, going crazy, and then in the end, John Cena hits him with another ad, and 1, 2, 3, like we saw coming, we knew whether we like it or not, John Cena is once again still your WWE champion. And yep, and no Cena heel turn, and Rock John Cena stood tall and once again proving, yeah, John Cena once again back on top, and he's the champ for the 11th time. So overall, this WrestleMania was good. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was still good for what it was and stuff. But I'll get to it. And now on to the Raw review. So once again, WrestleMania 29, it was good. Alright, so Raw kicked off with, of course, our new WWE champion. The champ is here. Yep, and of course, no surprise, they were booing the hell out of this guy. And I'll get to more on this hot crowd in a minute. Yep, John Cena being, once again, John Cena. Yep, happy as all get out. Yep, boring chant for the second week in a row, and then he got some cheers when he's like, "Oh, usually what happens, like, yeah, Lesnar kicked his ass last year when he returned, and then he's like, oh, I should dance, right?" And then he did that the video that you do heel turn, get it, which will never happen. And then he said, I'm gonna have a WWE title match tonight. He said, I don't care who the number 10 is. And then here comes Mark motherfucking Henry. And then he was all like, I'll challenge you. And then yep, and Henry was pissed when the crowd was like, sexual chocolate. And then Cena's like, yeah, they want to have sex with chocolate. Like that was funny. I admit that was funny. And of course, yeah, and then he's all like, yeah, it was funny. And then Jonathan said, you have the breath of 1,000 asses, and then all that stuff. And then they looked like Henry and Cena were gonna fight for the WWE title, and then Booker T was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. He had like saying Mark Henry saying, if you beat John Cena later in the main event tonight, then you'll get your shot. And then of course he mentioned, The Rock unfortunately couldn't be there this past Monday, and I know a lot of people have their opinions on it. Either they thought it was a phony, saying Rock took his ball and went home and stuff. And then for me, I think the real issue is that he got hurt during his match with Cena Sunday, and he went through 15 minutes. He's like they say he had like a hernia that he had abdomen region and stuff. I'm like, wow. I'm like, and then well, the New York, New Jersey crowd didn't like that, so they booed because of the fact he's still the number one contender. So yeah, because he is entitled to a rematch whether you like it or not. So yeah, and it was planned too that he was gonna have the rematch at Extreme Rules, but since he got hurt, yeah, I'm hearing reports that they're gonna have to delay on it. So, and I'm hearing for the time being, which I'll get to, like what the main event might be looking at Extreme Rules. So once again, Cena, Henry later on the main event. All right, first match tonight, yeah, my boy Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Going up against Big E Langston. And then this match was fine, and D. Bryan was kicking his butt, and then Ziggy, yeah, Ziggler, yeah, distracted, and with my sweet AJ, and she was still rocking that same outfit she wore on WrestleMania Sunday. And then Biggie hits the big ending on D. Bryan, 1, 2, 3, your winner, Biggie Langston. And then next was the rematch from the pre-show this past Sunday at WrestleMania. The men's, your new Intercontinental Champion going against the former Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. Yep, and hard to believe, once again, this crowd was too much. they were cheering for Baron. They were booing the Miz. Oh my god! And yes, the Miz. I think either the Miz or the Bear botched. The Miz made his neck breaker combo that he usually does look bad, and of course the crowd gonna say, "You fucked up! You fucked up!" Botcha man, that's going on, Botcha man for sure. And then Miz, I thought Miz was gonna once again retain figure four, but Bears escaped and Barrett, bam, bullhammer, 1, 2, 3, and the crowd go pop big time. I'm like, what the hell? Your winner and once again new Intercontinental Champion for the third time, Wade Barrett. I'm like, then what was the whole point of Miz winning the belt Sunday Man only for him to drop it the next night? I'm like, oh my god, then they should just have Barrett retain. Then I'm like, but so once again, your winner and new Intercontinental Champion once again is Wade Barrett. All right, we had the handicap 2-on-1 match between Zeb Coker, Jumanji, and We the People, Jack Swagger, against the world champ. And then, yeah, this match, quick and pretty much the crowd was chanting, "We want Ziggler, we want Ziggler." And then Del Rio was pretty much, yeah, oh yeah, and I can't forget the USA chants before the match. So I'm like, oh my god, it's insane. And then, well, Del Rio wins, yeah, cross arm breaker, and I knew Jack Swagger, Jeff Cody was gonna win this, and then Jack Swagger beats the crap out of Del Rio, bad to the point that he was holding his leg and going. Then the crowd popped once again. They wanted it and they got it. Dolph Ziggler, yes, was finally cashing in Money in the Bank, and it was official. He cashed it in, and then thought he was gonna win famous or nope, and then cross arm breaker. I was thinking Del Rio was gonna win. I was thinking Dolph Ziggler was gonna be the second to John Cena cashing in and failing, but he didn't fail. He hit the zigzag and 1, 2, 3, and all the Ziggler fans I know were popping bottles and marking the hell out. And yes, your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion Dolph Ziggler. And yep, so I guess the show is on. Then we had The Undertaker addressing his 21-0 victory this past WrestleMania. He owed that victory like I knew he was going to do for Paul Bear. And then the Shield comes out, and I was wondering what the big impact they were going to make. Well, I tweeted that, and I see what they meant, and then I was like, oh god, I was like, the Shield a death wish, and so they were gonna jump, take, and then Team Hell No come out to the Undertaker's aid, and then the Shield retreats and stuff. So could this mean that Team Hell No and I mean Daniel Bryan, the Brothers of Destruction, will face the Shield? If that is, then I'm all for it, you know. And I like, I mean, after the show, I heard D. Bry, Taker, and Kane did the pose. I was like, wow. If I'm like Daniel Bryan, oh my god, I just love that guy. I mean, he just keeps amazing me every time. You no wonder why I'm such a D. Bry fan. So hope that happens. So earlier in the night, Sheamus and Randy Orton both won the Big Show, and then they both came out, and then it was all up to WWE after saying who was going to choose between Sheamus and Orton. Orton won by a landslide, but Vicky and Booker both agreed that Sheamus and Orton were going to face each other and stuff, and then pretty much the crowd did not give a damn about this match. They kept chanting, chance after chance, like saying, "Ole, ole, ole, ole," and saying, RBD, RBD, and JBL, JBL, and ECW chants, Randy Savage chants. Oh my God! And then the Big Show come out, and they were like saying, "Thank you, Big Show." Of all people, they were thanking the Big Show. Oh my God! And then Big Show beats out Orton and Sheamus and stuff. So I could see this, you know. Oh my God! I just came up, and then we get to this. Not because of Kofi Kingston, it was because of this man. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, Fandango, baby. And this was only the beginning. They were humming Fandango, and then I think the match got thrown out. And then Y2J attacked Fandango. And they were cheering for Y2J too, just as much as they were chanting Fandango. But Fandango still got the victory for his matches because and stuff. And then he hit the walls of Jericho and Koberg on. But Fandango, even though he was getting his ass kicked, he still had the guts to try to say, "It's Fandango." Baby. I was like, what a trooper Fandango is. So once again, Fandango, baby. Yep, yep. This was the 8-man tag match that got cut for time constraints this Sunday. Man, we got it tonight. Well, we should have saw this coming, and we see it makes you kind of glad they cut it because it was just shenanigans. In the end, Tenzai and Bros Clay won with the double splash on Bros. I mean, Damian Sandow for the win. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Tons of Funk and the Funkadactyls. So there you go. And now on to the main event. John Cena and Mark Henry. Yep, and the crowd was still humming the Fandango theme like da 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 da. Damn, I've been singing the Fandango theme ever since last night, and it's still stuck in my damn head. Yeah, the crowd was still saying same old shit like earlier and stuff, and John Cena wins with a count out victory. I didn't like this, and then Mark Henry beats the crap out of Cena, and then here comes this man, me more, who should have won this past Sunday against Mark Henry, but I'll get to why I was marking out for this. Ryback beats the crap out of Henry, and fans were kind of booing Ryback just because he was helping Cena out, and then of course the feed me more, and then it happened. Wow, knee hook and finish it, and he hits the shell shock on Cena, and I marked the hell out. And I'm like, does this mean Ryback's a heel, a tweener? Because from the looks of the crowd did not care that they marked the hell out for him. So I don't know if once again is Ryback a heel or a tweener. I have to say Ryback redeemed himself after that stupid loss at Mania, even though he did get Mark Henry up and show up, but still, if this did not redeem Ryback, it sure as hell did in a big time way, just in 24 hours. So once again, my boy Ryback redeemed himself, so I'm very happy as a Ryback fan. So, and I'm hearing since The Rock's now injured, they're gonna not do the Rock Cena rematch for the third time. So it looks like I'm hearing that it might be Ryback and John Cena for the WWE title. So hopefully we'll get more news on that. Anyway, that was this week's Raw, and I have to say the crowd made this show awesome for me. Because if it was not for the crowd, this Raw would just been like a regular average Raw. So once again, I wanted to hug every damn body in the New York, New Jersey post-Mania crowd. It was just, and they were still humming the Fandango theme even after the show went off the air. So I'm like, last year Daniel Bryan got over with the crowd. This year it's Fandango turn, so I'm happy. Anyway, this is your boy RKO 2582 done with both his WrestleMania 29 and Raw reviews. Signing off. Take care and da 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 da. See ya. Cheers.